Welcome to Connected, the Bluetooth mesh solution. Here's the team. So, firstly, you have me. My name is Adit Rajram. I'm a 10th grader who loves software development.
Next, you have me, Sarsh Body. I'm also a 10th grader, sophomore, and I like software development, app development, and Python. And we also have Arav. He's not with us here right now, but he's also part of the team.
Next, let's look at the tech stack of Connected. So, firstly, we have the front end. This was made with React Native, Tailwind CSS, as well as Material UI, just to make everything look really nice and have that nice sleek element to it. Next, we have the mesh network layer. In this case, we use an SDK of Bridgefy. This is the most popular one, and it's just better to use. Lastly, we have the back end. So this is in Node.js and Express, and we use Firebase. Quick note though is that this is a tech stack of what we would have built. This is a pitch. Here's how it works. So first, let's look at the architecture. This is like a sum up or kind of like a quick one-stop diagram. And basically it looks at how if you have multiple people, how all the mesh, how the UI, how rendering, and all of that works with bridge connections, auto relays, peer connections, all those types of jazz, and then displays it using the data of local storage, as well as using on internet load of the Node.js and Firebase backend. Now let's go in depth of how it works.
Alright, so basically what even is this, right? So how does this work? So Bridgefy SDK is going to create a mesh like Bluetooth network, so only one person needs it, and then everyone can get the files or the educational info with a Bluetooth mesh, right? It's next step, which is step 2, which is content distribution. So what even is this, right? So let's read the bullet points, right? So the student loads the lesson content from their local storage, okay, stored on their device. And then Bridgefy SDK chunks and broadcasts the content across the entire mesh network. So the students receive the content progressively, even if their device is like 10 devices away from the teacher, okay? And React Native renders content with Tailwind styling and MUI components, and all content is stored locally for offline access. All right, so data sync architecture, what is this? So when you're online, the Node.js backend will fetch new educational content based on the curriculum, and Firebase will store user progress, and it can also handle large files, and students can download content bundles for offline distribution. So if you're offline, which is only for the mesh, the Bluetooth, all interactions happen with Bridgefy, and students' progress is saved to device storage, and content is shared device to device without internet. The final step 4, which is UI flow rendered to user. So how it's going to work is the student opens the app, and then content will auto broadcast via mesh. Students join, receive live lessons, assignments, quizzes, etc. And then the progress gets tracked. It syncs to Firebase when the internet returns. And then now a quick video will play of a demo.
Thank you.